You want? I'm turning off my background layer, okay? All I have open is my design. I'm going to right click and I'm selected all of these layers. If I right click, I can merge them all. Now they're one design. I'm going to turn my background back on. I am going to Control T that one design. I can move the whole thing now as a group, but I want to shrink it because I want it only to fit, okay, onto part of my picture. I got to tell the computer, yes, I like it. Now comes the easy part. You don't have to retype the whole thing. I'm just going to drag it down, and notice in my layer panel, okay, I'm making it 4 times, all right? So now there's 4 things that are identical, stacked one on top of the other. I am going to Control T, and I'm going to grab the side of it, and I'm going to pull it across. And I'm going to click, yes, I like it. I'm going to go to the next layer down, and I'm going to Control T, and this time I'm going to pull it down. And I'm going to click, yes, I like it. And on the next one, I'm going to Control T. I got to get it over here. How do I do that? I'm going to go down, and I'm going to go across. And here's my design. Okay? Now, I might have missed a little. So I'm going to try to get them even. Okay? So now I have this complete design. That is one version of this design. Okay? I'm going to go File. I'm going to go Save As. Same thing, square marquee 2. And I'm just going to hit Save. Now, for your benefit, okay, can you remember what this design looks like for just a minute? I'm going to undo what I just did. I'm going to take all of those designs and I'm going to move them into this corner. Now, one at a time, I'm going to Control T and I'm going to drag it this way. And I'm going to Control T again. I'm going to drag it up. And I'm going to Control T again. And I'm going to drag it up. And I'm going to go over. And I'm going to save this one, File, Save As, Square Marquee 3. How long did that one take me to make?
2 minutes.
Only 2 whole minutes. Now, I seem to have some extra white up here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to crop that out.
It took you almost 3 minutes.
Okay, so I'm just going to crop that extra out, all right? I'm using the crop tool, which is like 3 down, and you know what? I missed again, so I'm going to fix it. All right, so that looks a little bit more even now. All right, so I'm going to go File, Save As, and this one's number 3 because I had to fix it. Do I want to replace it? Yes, I do. And I'm going to click OK. Now, File, Open Recent. Okay, I'm going to open number 2. Okay, and I'm going to look at them both side by side. This is side by side. Okay. Oops. Look at the difference, okay, between these 2 designs. Do you see the difference?
Mm-hmm.
They're made with the identical design. Just one started in the bottom left, one started in the bottom right. How many of you like the one on the right, number 3? Raise your hand. How many of you like the one on the right? 1, 2, 3, 4 people. How many of you like the one on the left better? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now here comes the fun part. Here comes the fun part. All right, I'm going to layer. I'm going to flatten this thing. And I'm going to go to this one, and I'm going to go layer, and I'm going to flatten this thing. Now, neither one of them have layers. Neither one of them have layers, but I'm going to drag this down. Drag this down. Drag this down. Drag this down. All right, and I'm only going to do it for one of them, okay, so that you can see what I'm doing. All right, so I'm going to take this, and I'm going to try to zoom in a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to go up to this top one. I'm renaming it Invert. Okay, I'm going to the next one, and I'm naming it Twirl. And I'm trying to not make spelling errors, okay, even though I'm typing in the dark. The next one, I'm calling Bloat. Oops, if you miss, okay, this extra window comes up, so that was good that that happened. Okay, the next one I'm calling Pucker. These are, okay, and I need one more, okay, so I'm going to drag it down, okay, and I'm going to call this one Warp. Okay, on the top one, are you watching? Because this happens fast. I'm going to go Image, Adjust, Invert.
Oh,
Okay.
I want to be cool like that.
Okay, so I'm turning it off. Shh. Watch now. The next thing I'm doing is filter. Shh. Liquefy. Okay, so I went filter, liquefy. Now, here's your brush size, okay? And I like to go big or go home, so I have a giant brush size that I'm going to the twirl. Okay? Notice if you mouse over, it tells you what the tool is. Okay, so the third one down is twirl. I am placing my plus sign smack in the middle of the picture. Watch what happens. Tell me when to stop.
Okay.
Ready? On your mark, get set, go.
Stop. Keep going.
Keep going. Keep on going.
Going.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Keep going.
No, keep
Now
going.
stop. Now stop.
No, keep going. Keep going.
Keep going.
Stop.
Now keep going. Keep going.
Watch what I'm going to do now. Shh.
What if you're prone to seizures?
I'm going to take this part. I'm going to put the... Now I'm going to turn this.
Ew. It looks weird now.
But I'm still timing it just so you know.
Yeah.
I know that. Shh. Now, I could do this to all four of them, but I'm not going to, so I'm just going to click OK.
Ugh.
It's going to tell the computer, make it permanent for that particular layer. Okay? It's doing it, counting down, 5, 4, 3, 2, okay. Now, I'm going to turn that layer off. And now I'm going to go to the bloat layer. And this is a great one for doing with your name. Okay, and I'm going to zoom in. Okay? I'm going to go to filter. I'm going to go to liquefy. And I'm going to the bloat tool. It is the 1, 2, 3, fourth one down. And I'm going to go big or go home. And watch what I'm going to do. And this is a great one for doing your name because I'm going to hold the mouse and look, it opens up so you got a place for your name.
Oh, Jewel would like that.
Okay?
Wait, just then you go tell
I'm going to turn that one off. Shh. I'm going on to the pucker. Filter. Liquefy. And I'm going on to pucker. Watch what happens when I hit pucker because I really like puckering.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm on the wrong one. I Control Z and undo it. Here's the pucker one.
I like it like that.
Okay, I can go to smaller brush. Look at how it's puckering that area. Okay?
It looked like a bullet. It looked like a bullet showcase.
It does. Well, I don't know that.
It looks like something else. No, it looks like a crayon.
Okay? And I'm going to click OK. Now, if I look at these, okay, I got one more left to go. Warp. Okay? I'm going to go to filter. Liquefy. I'm going to do this as fast as I can. With the warping, I usually go with a small brush. Okay? And I'm going to pull. And I'm going to pull. And I'm going to push. And I'm going to push. And I'm going to pull. And I'm going to push. And I'm going to push. And I'm going to pull. And I'm going to push. And I'm pull. And I'm push and pull and push and pull. Push and I'm losing. I need a drink. Okay? Push and pull. And you just click OK. It's your choice of how you're going to do it. Now, looking at all four of these designs, I'm going to turn them on now. This one.
That was nice.
This one. Oops. This one.
Okay.
This one. This one.
I like number 2.
This one, the original.
I like number 1.
How many of you like the top one? Invert better. Raise your hand.
Oh, me. I like.
How many of you like the twirl one better? How many of you like twirl better? How about bloat? How about bloat? How about pucker? How about warp? How about the original? Anybody like the original best? Okay. Shh. Stop.